The times we live in and changes in value have contributed in the playing down of key issues in the lives of believers in their work with God. Any nation or people that drift away from God have consequences to face. The wicked and unenlightened minds enjoy sin because it brings temporary enjoyment, but in the end, it brings disgrace and shame. God did not allow you to die immediately you gave your life to Him because you have an assignment. Being a child of God is not only to make heaven, but before then, what are you here on earth for? To fulfill God's purpose, your presence should influence the environment positively. It takes a changed man with a changed life to change his environment. Anyone who claims to work with God must necessarily work in love. Love is God's nature, and God's nature is in us. Our love for God is measured by the love we have for people. Peace in the midst of the storm. Trials and temptation are all part of the Christian faith. These tribulations come to strengthen us. Sometimes when God speaks to us and we refuse to hear, He allows it to come to us so that He can gain our attention. Whatever God allows is for a purpose. Storms come in the middle of the sea. It hardly comes at the shore. The middle is always a confused situation when you may want to turn back after struggling to gain a certain level. If you turn back, you will waste every effort you have put in to attain such level. Testimonies of members. I received a call from my younger brother, who is a mechanic. He finished repairing someone's car. He went for test driving to ascertain the success for the repairs. On his way, another car with armed men intercepted and attacked him and made away with the vehicle. He later reported the matter to the police and was arrested by the police. On getting this information, I ran to the church. Very fortunately for me, Daddy was in the office. I was told that he was tired and was to leave for his house. But I waited for him. When Daddy came out, I saw him and he listened to my plight. He held my hands and prayed with me. He then assured me that the car would be found within 3 days. The car was snatched in Owerri and was apprehended in Calabar. My brother was released from detention to retrieve the car at Calabar. Brother Pedro Mbanoso. I was in another church and things were very hard for me. I decided not to attend any church again. So I stayed at home for about 6 months. Then the pastor from GCM came for evangelism and advised me not to stay at home and gave me an invitation to GCM. I honored his invite and started Bible study on Wednesdays. After one of the services, Pastor Obijuru called me to know why I had a swollen nose. Thereafter, he called me to come to his office to come and take money for drugs for my nose. I know that the pastor is acting as a result of Daddy's advice or emulating our Father in the Lord. I felt so loved and cared for. My husband was very happy for the attention given to an ordinary person like me. Daddy, thank you for teaching us by living an exemplary life. Sister Oluchi Chinyere Eze. When I came to River State, the first church I visited was GCM by invitation. The bishop preaching the first service I attended on the 16th of January 2000. I gave my life to Christ that very day, and ever since, my life has never been the same. From nobody, with God's direction under Bishop W.T. Iwo tutorship, I married a sister in GCM. Today, I'm someone's husband and a father of 3 children. Daddy will love the way you father us. Thank you, Brother Chris Ofem. One of my daughters was booked for surgery, and we decided to see Daddy before embarking on the surgery. Daddy told us that he's aware that for pile, one can sit on hot water with salt and it helps. After this, we gave it a trial and believed that the man of God has spoken. To God be the glory. That was the last time we ever saw the pile. He is a man of faith and works. Deaconess Blessing Cole. Who has got a father so loving and caring, a gentle and beautiful soul with a heart of gold, a figure to admire, and a father worthy of emulation? You give sacrificially, you love bondlessly, and you inspire constantly. You are a great instrument in the hands of God, touching lives and saving souls. The very first day I saw you in 1988, I thought I beheld an angel, and you have proved to be just that, an angel. I can't, Dan, and appreciate you enough for who you are. I pray that the good Lord keep you and bless you abundantly. I love you, my Bishop, Deaconess Binalayefa Aga Okereke. Daddy, you have shown so much concern to our family. We thank the Lord for using you to pray for our daughter, Abundance. We had spinal cord related issue which caused her to limp. You didn't just pray for her, but also give us some money for medical checks. Like a true father, you have borne some of our challenges. Sometimes I wonder how you cope with all the people who come around you for help. Indeed, this is a proof that you are a tool in the hands of the Lord. May the Lord God Almighty keep helping you as you continue to labor in the vineyard of the Lord. Evangelist Miss Tinin Mebeka Bukoko. The first time I met the bishop with his wife, just one meeting left a lasting blessing on me. His level of simplicity set a full example of godly leader to us. Thank you, sir, Mr. and Mrs. Nnamdi Ogbonnaya.